Very welcome. Very welcome, Mason. And yeah, I'm here. Thank you so very much. You're very welcome. And we have here a couple of questions. And I'm going to start asking you this. Let's go. Let's ask you. Yesterday we talked a lot here about the importance of the affiliate manager in Brazil. What exactly does an affiliate manager in what's your function? Well, the very first mission is to help the producer and the affiliated. So is going to connect both, bringing new affiliated to the producer and helping them to sell. So for affiliates who do not know how to sell, he's going to offer all the support and help with the marketing of the product, and each product has some particularities, and the role of the manager is really to try to help the affiliated in order to sell, because the work of the affiliated, they work very lonely at home, for example, or by the computer, and they miss some important points, and the manager is there to back up psychologically or technical support by the time they need to sell. Very often the affiliated is very lonely, and they do not understand a lot about the market. So by your answer, we understand that the manager of the affiliated is very important in order to motivate him, to push him in order to work better and more. And yeah, it's exactly this, and it's going to bring to the producer to increase the sales in a partnership between affiliated and managers, and it should be good for all of them. So the manager profits with this, and the affiliated also is benefited by that. And eventually the affiliated, for example, is in doubt if the manager is interested in helping. And I always explain that I really do what I win. I make money when the affiliated sells. So if they do not sell, I don't win. I don't make money. Normally, it is a percentage of the sales related to the sales of the affiliated. If the affiliated sold, I am going to make something, and we have how to check this connection between the manager and the affiliated, and the percentage comes automatically. Mason, the market, the affiliated market still has a lot of work to be done, especially regarding how do you see this way to improve the performance of the affiliated? How do you see the way people who work with these could improve their work? Well, in my point of view, there's something that has always worked even before the digital business, which is combining experience with practice. So understanding understanding the best way to sell, understanding the most professional way to do this, and there's a lot to learn in this market. There is a lot of new people getting into this, and people without many experience end up doing not very professional things. So if we have the theory and we can show these people, teaching the people how to combine experience and know-how and the practice, the and the people realizing that they're going to have more success. For example, in some advertisements with commands, there are comments that possibly the clients have some doubts. They and the affiliated forget to answer, and from these experience, for example, there should be a lot of new sales, but it is important to understand this practice, and when the affiliated understand this, it takes this experience and combining the know-how with the practice, it's going to improve the market. And that takes us to another question that we would like to ask you. What points out that the affiliated is a successful one? So what is the big difference between the super affiliated and the other ordinary affiliated? Well, in my experience, because this market is way too big, there are many different kind of different affiliated. Those with whom I had contact, who work with paid advertisement, what I see the biggest difference is the behavior of the affiliated, and it reflects itself in the practice. Well, normally the affiliated in the beginning is searching for some special some special tip or trick, technical strategy, and he understands that these techniques eventually work for other people, but it's not going to work for him, and they insist on this until they get some result, and eventually they get lost in this way, checking new strategies, and eventually when they worry too much with others' results than with yourself. So it's a lot more important for you to get your better results, to overcome your own numbers, your own taxes, than comparing yourself to others and feeling frustrated if you are not allowed to get the same results. So I have this. So there is this mentality of focusing on something that you really do want, and you wait and you focus on your own results, and you keep improving this little by little, and then eventually, and the other option is when you do not compare, you try to create your own thing, your own. When the affiliated trying to copy a lot of what other people are using in the market, and you end up sharing the profits, and the result is not as good as if you create your own way of promoting yourself. So there are so many products in the market, and you should see the affiliated with the successful affiliated, and try to do everything that these successful people do, as if it was very complicated. And actually, you should focus on your own. And if you miss this focus on your own product, on your own goals, you get lost. And it's easy to understand this when in the affiliated market, because there are so many different products to be, yeah, advertised, and it's impossible to work on all of them and perfectly in all of them. So in the beginning, when I was affiliated, I had this mistake. So the focus to keep doing one thing until it is perfect, it works much better. We talked a lot yesterday about the fact of the affiliated looking at this market as some external money, but not as the main business. They do not know what is the basis, the what is really obligatory in this business, and they are not investors. Do you understand that there should be a better education in this, technical education for this? And in case you think so, how to do this? Well, certainly, one of the things that recently I've been recording videos about this for the affiliated that I manage. So it is all related to the initial management product. Everything that you're doing is a business. You might see one product that you are advertising as being your business, and you are going to invest in this. So you got to define how much money you are going to put in this, to invest in this. And many things, the affiliated see things like, for example, 2,000 reais, and they didn't have return. So this 2,000 should be the beginning of the investment, and they should keep investing this 2,000, not take it away from this wheel, reinvest in the 2,000 until they begin to real get some profits out of this. And it's very important in this example, for example, to one of the ways to have an education, technical education, considering these issues, is through the platforms, showing that there should be. It's very important. Well, the majority I know already does this, but and there is a lot of material. I also try to guide people that people are very often more concerned with the execution itself than with the strategy, and I need to try to help them seeing this. Well, now what you said about this 2,000 initial investment in 2,000 Brazilian reais. It's very important to understand that this investment should keep being reinvested in this wheel. It's very important that we understand that there should be an advertisement, and being good at advertising. It's not. It doesn't mean being good. It doesn't mean being good as one investor. I have my opinion. I'm not going to give it, but I think very often we need help. I might think I might understand how to do something very, very well, but it's not. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be a good manager, for example. Yeah, I really do agree with this. Very often, the affiliated is very good at advertising, for example, but there's other aspect. For example, creating the pages and making the internet itself work, and the affiliated doesn't know very well. So he keeps trying to do this everything alone, and it's not useful. It's better to pay someone who's going to do the marketing, for example, better than he can do himself. So the management, for example, of the company is there are many companies which invest in CEO, for example, and someone who has some more knowledge about this, and you can focus yourself on something that you really do know how to do. Well, our conversation keeps it's well, you have mentioned many different points, and one important aspect is the fast profits. If you're going, for example, to open a store, and you know all the expenses that you need to have, and you know that there's going to take time for you to get this back. And in digital business, many people, if they don't see the profits tomorrow, they already want to leave, and they do not invest much money. Also, they start from nothing. So people misunderstand because being internet should everything be for free. So I can have an Instagram account, and money comes easy, and I don't need to spend anything with this. No, it's not like this. It's a company like every other company. The point is that it costs less than other type of business, like more conventional, but to invest money. It demands investments also, and it takes time for you to have profits back. As an affiliate manager, for example, I've just worked with someone who spent 20 reais, and I need to calm down and to call them down to make them understand that they need to still go through a long process. It's not that fast, and and people understand this fast return as a rule in the internet, but it's not like that. We should keep showing the affiliated that it's not like this, and it's imperative to understand this. Many affiliated start as affiliated, and they end up as a producer, or at least they try to become a producer. And there is a lot of because of this, there is a lot of competition in the market. For example, I am an affiliated, but and what do you think of this vision that the affiliated has, that they need to become producers in order to get to have success, to be successful? Well, one aspect there, I think it's many people see like this, that people they still there's a vision in the market that the producer makes more money than the affiliated, and yeah, exactly. But it's not always like that. Many times, it's not the money that you spend and the relation between this and what you recover, but there is the work, there is the concerns, there is all the work involved, not only the money. And the affiliated doesn't need to worry about this, doesn't need to concern about this. There's all he sells, and that's it, bingo. And you've got to innovate in the new product. I had to ask this because what we see in the market is that permanently this is happening. someone is very good affiliated, and as they become a producer, they're not as successful as they were as affiliated. I have many affiliated who have returned as an affiliated because they were having more success being affiliated than being producer. Wow, the time just goes by so fast, and thank you so very much. It was so nice. 30 minutes just fly. Your function within these markets is still something to be explored. Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.